Once a month, I make some time for myself, and I do microneedling at home. And today, thanks to this PR package from Meamo Labs, I'm gonna do my session before the next business trip. They have sent me some numbing cream, sterile serums for microneedling, fatty sulfurs, topical serums, and recovery masks. Thank you, Meamo Labs, for sending me this. I've been doing microneedling for a while, and every single thing that I've learned, I put into this app. It asks you for a biological sex to determine the thickness of your skin goals. What do you want to get out of this session? What is your current skin state? In my case, it's sensitive combination and I have rosacea. What is the sun exposure right now? Low in my case, and the season is spring. I have a business trip in the upcoming days, so these will define the depth of my treatment. My skin age, and then the tolerance to pain. Then there is a disclaimer, since at the end of the day, I'm no doctor, no statistician, and this is just a result of my research. So remember, this is no medical advice. The app will give you a recommendation, and in my case, for my needs, the best product is Jeunetique Exo by Meamo Labs. Inside you have 5 treatments. Inside there's a dropper. I'm gonna put together what I need. The numbing cream, the serum, and the dropper. Let me put everything aside just to have a clearer space and make my life easier during the process. The first thing that I do is I take off my makeup and I cleanse my face. I'm using this cleanser that I bought in Don Quixote in Japan. I make sure that I clean my face very well. I rinse the product off and I dry carefully my face. Now I go into my box where I have some material. In this case I have 70% alcohol, cotton pads, and my Derminator too. This is the machine I'm going to be using for microneedling. And I take one of the sterile cartridges. I'm going to be putting these on my working area. And now I take the alcohol and the cotton pad, soak it in, and make sure that I clean my face. We want to make sure that there's no bacteria in it. I check the depth. In this case, it's going to be 0.5 millimeters throughout all the face. It's a superficial treatment. I take the numbing cream. And I start applying it on my face step by step. want to make sure that we have spread evenly the lidocaine throughout the face. And we want to have it on for around 20 minutes. So, while the numbing cream is doing its job, I prepare my space. I connected the Derminator too. And then I pick some product to sanitize the area. This is a chlorine-based product. I bought this on the website of Derminator. I make sure that everything is disinfected since I'm going to be touching things back and forth. And I want to make sure that I'm not dragging bacteria into my face. I open the box and I find 2 vials. And the next step is going to be reconstituting. I open first the vial number 1, and this is going to have a white powder inside. And then I open the vial number 2, and this has a liquid part. This is very simple. We just need to have both open, and we pour the second bottle into the first one, slowly. Once it's finished, we close it up and we mix it. Just like this. Once again, I want to make sure that everything is clean, so I grab another cotton pad and alcohol and make sure that everything is clean. So now I open the bottle, take off the cap, and put the dropper. This is gonna make the application a lot easier. This is how it looks like. We're almost there, so I put my gloves on. Take another cotton pad and alcohol and wipe off the lidocaine from my face, since we don't want to microneedle the lidocaine into the skin. Last step is taking the cartridge with the needles and I connect it to the Derminator. I turn on the machine, select the 12 needle cartridge, and to start I'm gonna select 0.5 millimeters and medium speed, just to see how it feels and how much the numbing cream effect has made into my skin. So what we do now is we take the serum, we apply a few drops on the skin and spread it. Now we can go over the skin with the Derminator too. I like to go at least 3 times on the same spot with horizontal lines and then topping it up with circular motions. At this moment, I'm just trying to understand if it hurts, if I feel any area a bit more sensitive. So far I've tried different parts of this side of the face. I feel comfortable, I don't feel any pain, and I think I am ready to continue with a higher speed. I go back to the Derminator and I select fast. So I change now to the other side of the face and I repeat the same protocol. Apply some serum on the skin and start going into horizontal lines back and forth, never stopping on the same place. I can feel that the numbing cream has done its job since I don't feel any discomfort or pain at all. With a fast speed, it's gonna allow me to cover more area and do it faster. Remember, we are using 0.5 millimeters on this part of the face. I go step by step on the nose. This is a sensitive area, so I want to make sure that I'm not pressing too hard. I'm just hovering with the machine over it and I let it do its job. So far, no discomfort, no pain, all good. I can go back to the initial area where I use it at a medium speed. The forehead is always a sensitive part. As time passes, I start seeing how that red starts coming up. I have very sensitive skin, so even with the superficial treatment, you can clearly tell the effect of the needles. I think I'm getting really close to finish. And what I have in mind right now is that tonight I will be changing bed linens. I want to make sure that everything is clean, new pillowcases, and no actives, no retinoids, nothing. We're gonna let the skin rest. And the last part I'm doing are my lips. For these I go into slow. I decrease to 0.25 millimeters. I go step by step. It doesn't hurt. And what I want is to obtain that plump effect on the lips. It's my first time doing it. I got this recommendation by an esthetician friend of mine, and so far so good. Okay, I think I'm getting ready. Switch this off, and I know that for the next 2 days, no makeup, no serums, just mineral sunscreen. I hope you liked it, and if you enjoyed it, click like and subscribe. Thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.